Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. You gotta excuse my voice a little bit. I'm kind of sick today, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys this week. And today, what we're gonna be talking about, this is Klanghelm's VUMT. The cool thing is it just got updated, so there's actually a lot of cool things that are making this more usable for an actual mixing circumstance than just as a gain staging and level tool. From the top screen right here, this brown one, this is the original VUMT. I bought this years ago when I was still in school, I believe. And this is basically a VU meter. It lets you do PPM or VU, and you can calibrate it to be whatever volume you want. And I'll show you if I play this. And yeah, I used to basically just use this as a gain staging tool. So I would put this on my master bus, or as you see right here, it says mix bus. And the cool thing is you can have MS, and you can link or unlink these, and you have gain controls. I believe they're 24 dB or 20 dB on this one, plus or minus. And what you could do is you could use this to view the left and right or the middle and side. And it was just a good way of having like a VU to do some gain staging. And yeah, I've been using this for years. I love this thing. It's on all my sessions, usually on my master bus. But recently, I believe we got a update. And this is the VUMT or the VUMT version 2. Now, this is free for anyone who already owns it, but they've added a lot of things. First thing that they added, you can actually resize it. And that's honestly one of my favorite things. You also have some more skins. And this is the version that's just the normal stock version. This comes free with any one who already owns the original. And it actually adds a little bit of extra things. Now you can actually, behind the second window, this will make the displays that are normally right here, where it says left, right, MS. It will actually combine them. Now you can display the middle, the left, right, and the MS. And when you're in this mode, this little one screen mode, the big needle will show you the left or the middle. And then you'll have this other needle right behind it. And I'll play it right now. So you saw that little red one behind it. That would be your right side or your side signal. You have 3 different modes instead of just 2 now. You have a VU, DIN, and RMS. And if you go here into the settings, you actually have more control. You have, for the VU, you can actually have ideal, VUMT1, VUMT2, and you know, all the good stuff that the other one had. I think they've added 4 more dBs of gain, so you can use this as a gain staging tool more now. You actually now can write stuff right here, so you can label your tracks. So let's label this submix. And yeah, there you go. You can actually like have tracks named out, which is really cool. But that's not really the most powerful thing that I found came with this thing. Immediately after I got this, I kind of thought like, you know what, I want to try it out because the new one looks really cool. I spent like $11 to pay for the deluxe version. Let me get rid of this. And let me show you what the deluxe version has. First of all, you notice it looks a little bit different. That's because you can actually add some contrast to it. It has similar controls, only now you have all these other modes. And you can see here you have VU, DIN, BBC, EBU, Nordic, and RMS. But then another thing too is you have more controls where you can have a phase inversion on the left or right. You can mute left or right. You can monitor the left, the middle, the right. You can even flip the right and left. You can have the sides. And you can basically do all of this and you can still display MS and left, right. And you have all this added control. The fact that you have phase inversion buttons is really cool because now I can actually use this on any channel. And something that makes this really cool is they've added high and low pass filters. And this goes from 5 hertz all the way to 3,600 kilohertz. The low pass filter goes from 24K, so 24,000 kilohertz, all the way down to 600. And these actually sound really, really, really good. Let me show you right now. I'm going to have this set to a 24 dB octave slope. You know, normally when you do a high and low pass filter and you're at 24 dB octave slopes, you hear this whooshing sound. So listen, I'm going to play this and I'm just going to let you see how smooth this sounds. So yeah, but I mean, you should be able to hear how smooth that is. That sounds ridiculously smooth. This is now something I could totally throw on any channel. And again, you can name it. And then you have this really cool thing on the other side of it, the opposite, is this mono maker. And this has frequencies from 20 to 20. So it's basically full range. And then you have the amount, which is basically 0 to 100. But now the amount, what that is, what I've noticed is it's like, do you want to thin out up to this just a little bit? You can just kind of do like maybe like 15%, and that just narrows down the stereo image. So you can actually control how wide you're going to allow something to be within the given frequency range that you decide. Now, if you go 100%, it completely flattens out and makes whatever this is summed to mono. And this is really cool. And this is a really powerful tool for when you're actually mixing. One thing that both versions, the normal version and the deluxe version, have the force mono button, which basically folds in the tracks and forces them to become mono. The probably most powerful tool that I've found is this dynamic EQ. This thing has a bandpass filter, so it basically has a notch filter. It has a narrow and a wide one. You can see the N and then the W. You have a high pass and a low pass filter. A cool thing is that this is dynamic, so you can actually have it only high passing when it gets a specific amount of volume. So I'm gonna turn this on, and you can actually listen to what you want to high and low pass or EQ. So let's just listen to this real quick and let's see what we can figure out. So we're gonna just start this at 0, and I'm gonna show you how it works. So yeah, I mean, like I said today, it's not going to be a super in-depth thing. I literally just bought this. I just wanted to show you guys what's going on with this. But as you can see from that, you can actually dynamically EQ something with a VU meter, with the gain staging tool. So you could use this as a VU meter, as a RMS meter, as a EBU meter. You can use this as whatever, a peak meter if you want it to. And you can basically use this to filter out any like excess noise. You have a dynamic EQ, so in case there's any like extra muffliness before you hit your normal EQ and compressor. And then if there's any excess noise or a rumble that I don't like that just comes in every so often, I can dial that out with the dynamic EQ. And if it's something like some synths, I can make the low end mono and choose how much I want to flatten it out. Or I could just, something's a little too wide, I can narrow it out. And all these things can be bypassed or turned down just by clicking on their names. But yeah, I mean, I know this is kind of like a weird, just kind of like throwing this out. This is what it does. Check it out. But I'm really excited about this. I mean, all of this stuff from Klanghelm, I bought. I own literally everything from them, and it's because I really like their stuff. So if you guys are looking for a really good gain staging tool, which has a ridiculous amount of control, and it has the ability to help you mix quickly while you can just gain stage, filter stuff out, get rid of any excess noise that's coming in just in certain frequencies or just when it's loud enough, and then you can move on to your mixing, to your compression, your normal EQ, your saturation or whatever. This would be a thing to get. I don't know how much this is for the deluxe, but I believe it was 22 euros when I bought VUMT. Like I said, if you already own it, if you upgrade to deluxe, it's only like $11. I would say check this out. I don't think there's any demos for this, but they do offer a full refund. So if you guys want to check this out and then you don't like it, you can just contact them and they will give you your money back. But like I said, that's it for today. I just wanted to throw this out because I really like this product and I think it's something you guys should really check out. And yeah, that's it. Next week, we're going to be doing a video on FabFilter Pro R. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, check out our website at www.inthedaw.com. And like, subscribe, leave comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.